Okay, so here we go. Video removed. Watch the whole clip, timestamp to show you what the caduceus is as in medicine and actually the Bank of England. So everyone's getting medical advice from the Bank of England. They want to claim the estate. So let's go and have a look at my clip. Unavailable. I only uploaded it a few days ago. So we'll close that. We'll go into here. And the clip was just after this one. I did birth, then child, then parent. So I've re-uploaded the clip here. And you can see extract from below. Furnish, subject to, give birth to. Pare. Should be a space there. And then it says furnish, paro, prepare, pare, furnish, pare, subject, pare, give birth to. First person, second person, third person. Right? And it says child, in the popular sense, see abandoned, abortion. So a child is dead. So that's the clip. I'm just going to copy it, and then we'll send it to old mate Baz, because he's a dead set champion. We'll send it to Barry. Now we'll click on this.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, so that's fine.
Yep, I'm also on camera. Yes, I am.
Oh, sorry? Oh, yeah, thank you. I'll just read the charge out quickly for you. So it's at Melbourne on the 13th of September 2020. Did fail to comply with the direction given to that person. That direction being to stay at home unless for essential shopping, work, exercise, or caregiving purposes, having been given by a person exercising the power granted by the Chief Health Officer under Section 199 of the Public Health and Wellbeing Act. So in relation to that charge today, are you intending to plead guilty or not guilty?
So, Your Honour, I am the living woman.
Yes.
I'm the beneficiary of the trust. I do not consent to contract or joinder, and I waive the benefits on offer.
Okay, so I'll take that statement to mean that you're intending to plead not guilty today. So thank you for that. I think, Mr. Prosecutor, in this circumstance, contest mention? Yes, Your Honour. Yes. Your Honour, I've been given a copy of the letter provided by Ms. Ben to the court. Oh, yes. I hadn't had any prior correspondence. I can't see that there's been any case commenting in the matter, but certainly no objection to the matter going straight to court. Yes, thank you. I think it's suitable. I'll get a date. Contest mention date. So, Ms. So the next, I'll give you a next date now. This will be the contest mention date, okay? So there's various steps that the matter has to go through before it gets to a contested hearing. So I understand that's what you're looking for eventually anyway, would be a contested hearing or some chance to address the court in relation to the charge. Today's only a mention court, so we're sort of triaging matters into basically matters that are going to be pleas of guilty or pleas of not guilty. So not guilty pleas need to go down a different pathway. So if you just hold on there for a second, we'll get a new court date.
So, Your Honour, are you administering my trust without my consent?
No, there's no administration of any trust at the moment, so we're just dealing with the matter under the Criminal Procedure Act, okay, so that's 2009, an act in force in Victoria, and the next step will be a mention date under the Criminal Procedure Act, under Section 55 of that Act. So if you take it under Section 55 of the Criminal Procedure Act, that'll be the next court date in relation to that, and that'll set out the process of what's occurring.
I do not consent to contract or joinder, and I waive the benefits on offer.
Miss, your matter now is booked in for the next court steps to occur. The next court date is the 7th of December. Okay, so that'll be a contest mention back online in the Melbourne Magistrates Court. Okay, so that might take between 15 minutes and half an hour, depending on what's discussed on that day. But that mention date will give you a better chance to discuss your matter further. Okay, and the submissions you wish to make. Okay, so thank you for your time today in court, and you're now excused.
Thank you for your time, Your Honour.
7th of September.
Thank you. We'll just confirm. You're on the line there. You can see and hear us.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Your Honour, an application to withdraw this matter.
All right. Thank you. On the prosecution application, they have the charge withdrawn. The charge is now struck out. Thank you. The charge has now been struck out. You may be excused.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honour.
Okay, so effectively on the record, the case was still being heard. Off the record, the prosecution withdrew the case. All law, legal, common law, it's all based on the Cestui Que Trust, the Cestui Que Act, 1666, and the jurisdiction of the court is based on fiction. It's based on the birth, the abandonment, and they've commingled the placenta, which is an abandoned abortion, and they've using your blood and your footprints, and created a species, which is a human, which is a corporation. It's all Egyptian Book of the Dead. You can't make this stuff up. So that's a quick one. Just wanted to get that out there, just as a demonstration to show you that the bank never loses. The one time the word bank, the one time the bank did lose was the Credit River case. And the Credit River case, the judge was poisoned within 28 days. He died at the end of the month. He was horrifically poisoned on his yacht. So yeah, the bank doesn't like to lose. When someone asked a question to a registrar, they said, "I've come too far and put too much work into this to undo it all now by answering your question." So they know they're literally their life is at stake if they divulge any information. I was told by Deborah, the hillbilly househo stalker. Excuse me, I was coughing and talk now. That if I try driving in New South Wales without a license, the police will find a way to kill me. Now, when I was in Newcastle and I was coming down from Brisbane in my Sprinter, I went to leave and the copper, because I didn't ID, and I said, "I'm not in commerce." He goes, "But you got those plates on the car, so you must be." It's because they give it away. They know it. And this guy was a young Freemason. And I can tell straight away when they're Freemasons. I'm not going to say I'm always right, but I can. It's too uncanny. So then what he does is he steps in front of the Sprinter and then pulls his gun out and points it at me. So I stopped and I said to him, now I've lost the footage. I wound the window down. I said, "You're on camera. You just stepped in front of a moving vehicle so you could claim I was trying to run you over, yet you were to the side of the vehicle and I was moving away from you. So you stepped in front of the car to feign my attempted running you over. In actuality, you were feigning so I'm using the wrong word here. You were attempting to create a situation that doesn't exist so you could murder me for money, for paperwork." And then he puts his gun back in his holster and he moves away. And before that, I told him to take his hand off his gun. The whole paradigm is based on murdering you for paper. They murdered the blackfellas because the blackfellas didn't adhere to the paper, the tribes. You got a guy turning up with a funny hat and a funny uniform, by all accounts dressed like a woman, with bells and whistles and high heels and high stockings, saying the king's given him a permit to claim this land. Well, land is a ship, right? You've got the Stephen Spears talking about Australia and the foundation stone in Victoria, in the Temple of Solomon, the where they bury all the dead. I can't think of the memorial. I've lost it. Yeah, it's got an anchor. So it's all maritime. It's all maritime. Everything's maritime. Now, we're not on the land, we're on the ground. You don't go to land, you go to ground. Electronic equipment is grounded. It's not earthed. That's a misnomer. Right? You've only got it ground. That's it. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoyed that little clip. It's not mine. Someone did it. Part of me is thinking that this clip was created as a way to buy off the people who are awake and stop a movement happening. But who knows? The recordings feed income. Either that or they're fucking good actors, because you could tell by the tone in his voice, everything. And she was overly confident as well, which is always a bit of a tell. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And I hope you enjoyed it.